Boston weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Texas. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets open down the middle.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Huskers get it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
The Cornhuskers are in the hurry up. They'll try to power their way ahead. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Now he's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the catch. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Back open in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Texas. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nebraska 7, Texas 0.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to get it through the air. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he almost shanked that thing off the left upright, but it's good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Texas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, Dave, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A new set of downs after the completion.
Get set.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Now adjusting. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Nebraska 14, Texas 7.
The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Absolute shank. Missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nair. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Keep it on the ground. Great move there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They make the stop after the catch. He's still some work to do to pick up that first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense calls a quick timeout there. Perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Raiola. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Powers through. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
Yeah, you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, you get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play. But you got to do it again.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Quickly complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Bust through behind his pad. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks, see if they can spring that guy, but the defensive pursuit just too good on that.
Wants to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He's got it. They convert the two, and they take the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker guy.
They cough it up inside their 3. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Nebraska! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City fumbles, there's a lot of bodies around it, so you got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. Defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's got room. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me.